War still end because what's supposed to happen next was never supposed to be seen.
It belonged to a trap. This old doll carried a dark reputation long before a private collector ever obtained it. Said to date back to World War II, it belonged to a traveling ventriloquist who performed for soldiers in an effort to keep morale high. But according to written reports, the performer died unexpectedly under mysterious circumstances during the tour, and the doll was never seen afterward. Over time, it passed from owner to owner, each describing creepy incidents, strange noises late at night, faint whispers drifting through empty rooms, even sightings of the doll shifting positions by itself. Eventually, the head was placed inside a sealed glass case for protection, locked tightly to prevent anyone from tampering with it. As the camera zooms in on the case, the doll's eyes, which should remain permanently shut, suddenly snap wide open. At the same instant, the glass door slowly creaks open on its own. Seconds later, the eyes ease shut once again, and the door moves a second time. Collectors of this paranormal footage insist it proves what they always suspected, that a spirit or supernatural presence is attached to the haunted doll and still active. Some even warn that removing it from the case could be dangerous. Before we jump into our next terrifying video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell, so you'll be the first to know whenever we upload something new. Now let's get back to our next video. Sean had always doubted the strange sounds coming from the attic door, yet the noise seemed to haunt him since the very first night. His roommate Stephen kept saying it was nothing but wind, leaving his window slightly open for fresh air. Sean wasn't convinced. Determined to capture evidence of the paranormal activity, he clipped a small camera to his jeans, aimed it toward the attic entrance, switched off every light, and finally tried to sleep.
Okay, everybody. We're in my closet, and I'm going to do the experiment of trying to get this on tape. My attic, it's right there. It always makes noise. It rattles all the time at night. I'm not sure if it's the suction of the wind in the attic or whatever it is, but I'm going to try to get this on film when I'm sleeping. So it is around 1 o'clock in the morning, so I'm going to place camera right up here on my jeans. So I'm trying to go get this on film. Alrighty. Good night, Facebook. Well, if I can place it up here. There we go.
Around 3 a.m., the camera recorded unusual tapping noises from the attic. By 4 a.m., the attic door shook violently, like something inside was pushing to escape, and a glowing orb drifted across the camera frame. Sean was shaken, yet intrigued, watching the clip over and over, now seriously thinking about calling a paranormal expert to discover what ghost or supernatural presence was haunting the attic. In this clip, the guy known for the haunted teddy returns, and things have shifted in a darker direction. Whatever paranormal activity was tied to the teddy seems to have moved on, focusing its haunting on new objects inside his home. Watch carefully.
Me acabo de acostar, pero hay algo que lo escucho. Hay alguien corriendo. ¡Basta! 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 Aparece, aparece, basta. Aparece. Salí. Yo no te tengo más miedo. No te tengo más miedo. Aparece. Aparece. ¿Es eso? Estoy viendo ahí. ¿Qué es eso? Estoy viendo ahí. ¿Qué es eso? ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está?
He keeps noticing eerie sounds, random knocks, soft whispers, faint tapping. And now the doors begin moving by themselves. Every time he thinks one mystery is solved, another supernatural problem appears. So what exactly is he dealing with here? A demonic spirit attached to him? Or the entire house being haunted by something restless? The Circus Siblings family on TikTok had been talking about paranormal activity in their house. But of course, many people demanded real proof. So one night, they decided to record a video to finally silence the skeptics.
Hey, Joe, try it. See,
I will open that door.
Stop it, Bailey.
That doesn't work. It just doesn't when it does it. So it's not me.
Look, try it again.
It's not me.
Open the door.
Shut the door. Shut the door.
Nothing.
Open the door.
Oh, it's a ghost.
What?
Yeah, see, it's not me. Just do it when I do it.
Open the door. Let's see. I'll open that door.
Seriously, you really not around?
Oh my god, open again! That wasn't
Holy
me!
shit.
I freaking want to hold the door closed.
Shush.
The door open.
You can hear it click and everything. It's shut.
That's not open.
That's just a ghost.
Before anything happened, the dad made a point of jumping, shaking doors, and moving around loudly to show viewers that whatever occurred next wouldn't be caused by him. Once everyone sat down, the room became still. One of the kids, a mix of fear and curiosity in their voice, asked the ghost to open the door. At first, absolutely nothing. Then suddenly the door slowly creaked open by itself. Viewers flooded the comments, saying this was the first clip that convinced them something supernatural was haunting the Circus Siblings' home. And for anyone still doubting, the family had even more evidence ready to show.
Shut the door, make sure it clicks.
Put it up.
This time, the Circus Siblings revealed a second camera angle set up inside the room. It captured the door perfectly from the opposite side. Just like before, the door creaked open on its own. No one touching it, no one even near it. The family explained that adding the second camera was specifically to stop the fake accusations, and it worked. With two different angles showing the same unexplained movement, many viewers agreed that the haunting couldn't be staged so easily. The circus siblings had recorded something truly unsettling, leaving everyone wondering what ghost or entity was really living in their home. Patrick always hated going down into his basement, but one night curiosity got the best of him. He unlocked the basement door, closed it tightly behind him, and began filming as he stepped into the unfinished space. The cold concrete walls and weak lighting made it feel like a scene pulled straight from the back rooms. A long, narrow hallway that felt far too deep to exist beneath a normal house. The whole place looked like the perfect spot for a haunting. As he walked toward the end of the corridor, something appeared around the corner. His breathing grew sharp while he carefully moved closer to see what it was. But when he finally looked, nothing was there. Just blank walls, heavy silence, and an overwhelming sense of supernatural presence closing in around him. The video cuts off, but Patrick later said that the moment he stopped filming, pure fear took over. He sprinted up the stairs, convinced something unseen, possibly a ghost or darker entity, was silent.
Built over 138 years ago, the Crescent Hotel in Eureka Springs, Arkansas has become infamous for its dark history full of death and tragedy, leaving the hotel with the ominous name, quote, the most haunted hotel in America. The hotel was once a treatment center run by a man named Norman Baker. Baker claimed that he had, quote, the miracle cure for cancer. Of course, these claims were completely false, and hundreds of people lost their lives within the walls of this building, hopelessly waiting on a cure that would just never come. Some of the patients' remains were said to be scattered on the property. Now, with a history like that, it's no wonder that today many of the hotel guests claim to have had terrifying paranormal encounters, and some of these experiences were even caught on camera. 4 years ago, Jennifer Chronister was visiting the Crescent Hotel with her mother when she accidentally captured something truly creepy.
Girls trip, most haunted hotel in America, and my nightstand on the creepy door is my eyes shut. So, early bedtime looking for ghosts.
Did you see it? When slowed down, it becomes clear that something moves in front of Jennifer's camera, something that resembles a small child. Even creepier, Fox Nation reporter Abby Hornacek also stayed at the hotel and left with painful scratches on her back. But that's not all. A woman named Angelina and her daughter were staying in room 212 at the Crescent Hotel. It is said that on this side of the building, the spirit of a mysterious lady in white is often seen on the balconies. In fact, it's claimed that sometimes this ghost is actually seen falling from the balconies into the garden below. So, it's 6 in the morning and Angelina is outside her room enjoying her coffee. And then, this happens. Angelina is shocked and also a bit excited when she hears the voice of a woman singing from the balcony right next to her, because there's no one over there. Angelina says that she was a bit creeped out by the experience, but she is also grateful to have captured what she believes is the voice of a spirit. The thing down the hall. A group of friends from Madrid, Spain are hanging out when they suddenly hear strange sounds coming from the bathroom down the hall.
¿Estás escuchando? Soy yo. Se están escuchando más ruidos tú. Soy del baño.
No vayas, loco, estás loco,
Mano.
Que nunca quiere que vayas.
Vale.
Venga, un poco.
Una polla. Una polla.
No.
Coche, para.
No, ¿qué haces? ¿Estás loco?
Si está escuchando, dices loco.
Pon internet ahí.
¿Hola?
Una polla.
Hermano,
¿Hay alguien ahí?
No. Hermano,
Tío, vamos a ver qué.
hermano, no.
Tira. Asoma la cámara.
What the hell was in my bathroom? Now, it's certainly very creepy, but is it real? Or is it all just an elaborate TikTok hoax? You decide. TikTok user Leo Lords 15 is excited about getting a fresh start as she and her young daughter move into a new home. But soon after they move in, her daughter begins to behave very strangely. The young girl claims to have made a new friend, a friend that lives inside their new house. Now the mom is pretty freaked out, so she prepares a security camera to keep an eye on her young daughter. And one day, it captures something absolutely terrifying.
It feels full funny. What he was doing. Daily play. Able to sleep.
The young girl can be seen having a conversation with someone that we can't see. Then, 2 footsteps can be heard before the closet door slowly opens on its own. As it opens, 3 more footsteps can be heard, almost as if something is walking out of the closet. The girl seems very freaked out as she slowly gets to her feet and sneaks toward the door to make her escape out of the room. So it seems that whatever just came out of that closet She doesn't want to be anywhere near it. Now what makes this footage even creepier is that this family completely disappeared off of TikTok and
Snabin Puelbarachur Sanchandakirkunaskig, Shu Wa Kortanasora. Kiwa Suchinar Diuader. Constiancerin Santer, Wa Nahashan Twerkinish. On January 29th, 2024, the family's home security camera recorded something that left a woman completely shocked. That morning, she was in the house alone with her baby. Everything was calm and ordinary, nothing strange, nothing unusual, until the paranormal activity began. Watch. Confused, she asked why he was home so early. It was barely 5 or 6 in the morning, and she knew his shift wouldn't be over for hours. But he didn't speak. He just stared at her, frozen, silent, expressionless. After a few seconds of uncomfortable silence, he slowly turned and walked away. Annoyed and confused, she followed him and called his name. He never answered. He didn't even glance back. When she reached the bottom of the stairs, everything changed. The entire downstairs was pitch black. No lights, no movement, no one there. That's when she remembered. Her husband didn't even have a house key that morning. There was no possible way he had entered the home. Terrified, she reviewed the security footage, and her blood ran cold. While she was downstairs, the upstairs bedroom door she had left open slowly shut. Moments later, it opened again. When she told her husband later, he nervously joked, "Maybe I sent my doppelganger to check on you." But the joke felt wrong. Some people believe she encountered a doppelganger, a supernatural copy of a living person, often seen as a warning or demonic omen. Others think it was a ghost manifestation, something intelligent mimicking someone she trusted. Whatever it was, that morning changed everything. What do you think? Did she see her husband's doppelganger, or did something haunting take his form?